Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Bazzle Stadium Live. We're here back with the Sun team and Stonjourner, and we're going to just keep on climbing the ladder, basically. So, yeah, I know, good timing. Worlds is cancelled and everything, but here I am. Oh well. But yeah, hope you're all doing well, obviously. Obeying the rules wherever you are. But nah, we'll all be past this soon enough. But I don't know, this team is good fun. This team is a little bit different to what I normally use. I like to think that normally my teams have, you know, a bit of finesse and lots of interesting things about them. This team is quite interesting, but there's not so much finesse. It's just brute force. Essentially, it's just doing lots and lots and lots of damage. This team, I'm pretty sure, is one that has been published. It's a known team. I'm sure it's known to some people. It's not known to me. So I don't really know the items and stuff, but I'm sure they have items. I've just been playing some Pokemon Go Battle League as well too, so I've literally just got into doing that Battle League since I've been trapped inside for a while. So it's weird to think how okay, now these Pokemon attack differently. How do I go about this? Well, I think Charizard is still a good lead. The Excadrill could be a little bit annoying. I think the Sableye is going to be annoying as well, to be honest. The Lapras could give us a little bit of a problem, but we'll go Torkoal, Charizard. I think we definitely want the Venusaur for the Lapras as well. And either Hitmontop or Stonjourner. I'm going to say Stonjourner. Basimian has got Defiant, hasn't it? Although the Intimidate on Excadrill would be nice. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's a good fun team to use. Hopefully we'll get through to Master Ball quite quickly, and then we'll carry on doing some more games, I suppose. Won't we? Okay, Dusclops and Lapras. This is interesting. I think I'm going to get to show you the power of the power spot right here. So he knows our items now. So I'm going to withdraw Torkoal into Stonjourner for the power spot, combined with the Sun boost, combined with the Solar Power. This G-Max Wildfire from Blast Burn is going to one-shot this Dusclops. This Dusclops is not going to survive this. This is unbelievably powerful. And also the advantage of switching Torkoal out is if he does G-Max his Lapras, if he goes for the water attack, the one that's not called Hydro Vortex, the big water attack, and gets the rain back up again, then now I've got Torkoal as another switch in again. But we'll see how he wants to do this. You would expect, I'm expecting him to Gigantamax his Lapras here. But, oh, he's gone for Ally Switch. Well, this one-shots Dusclops. I'm going to say one-shots Lapras as well, unless it's Assault Vested. Yeah, that Lapras is gone. That Lapras has gone. And even if it did Gigantamax there, I think that still would have done probably about 70% or so. It would have done a lot of damage. And that is basically his option for getting rid of the Sun, I think, unless he has got like Rockfall on Excadrill, I suppose. So we'll see how he deals with this. I think I still want to be targeting the Dusclops. Oh, it's the Simeon. Now, fighting types are something that do give this team a bit of an issue, actually. Normally, let's have a look at his team. How do I look at his team again? The plus button. Yeah, normally I would be fearing Trick Room quite hard But I have got Torkoal, so if he does Trick Room, I'm not that bothered. I am fearing the Bassimian, I think, more than I am fearing Trick Room. Just because I have got Torkoal and Venusaur in the back. Charizard is really the only thing I've got that can one-shot, I suppose, the Bassimian. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide here, and an Airstream, just in case it's Assault Vested. You could Ally Switch again. That is the big worry. If he does Ally Switch, well, if he does Ally Switch, then I suppose after the Airstream, Stone Journal will be faster, which isn't a great deal really, since it can't do a whole lot to Bassimian. Venusaur will still be faster in the back. Yeah, we see another Ally Switch, that's annoying. Yeah, I was thinking about going for a Wildfire again, which would have one-shot this very annoying now Dusclops. Although actually, after the Wildfire damage this turn, the Dusclops might still be going down. That is the power of Power Spot, even still again. Bassimian avoids. Yeah, oh, actually the Rock Slide just takes the Dusclops down. But if this is okay, I was fearing a Rockfall. I don't mind that at all. I believe I've got one more turn of Gigantamax myself. There's no more eye switches. Thank goodness. It's Togekiss. The team that I've just been using on the Pokemon Go Battle League was a bit weak to Togekiss, so it's nice to be able to just thwomp one right here. Yeah, I'm just going to Rock Slide again and Airstream again. If he goes for a Follow Me, he goes for a Follow Me. He's losing his Togekiss. Assume I hit my my Rock Slide, and then he will only have one more turn of Dynamax left as well. Oh well, there you go. There's Power Spot again. This isn't even a Life Orb Charizard. This is literally just Solar Power, Sun boosted, and Power Spot boosted. Max Darkness. Okay, he probably doesn't have a Rock move then, so I feel very comfortable now. So that's my Gigantamax done. I've got Air Slash on Charizard instead of Hurricane. I know some people use Hurricane, but just because this is a Sun team, you know, I do want to have an option of attacking outside of Gigantamaxing. If I go for a Rock Tomb, I'm going to raise his attack even more. If I go for a Super Power, it's not going to do a whole lot because he is in Dynamax. So I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide this turn because I would expect him to target, if he survives this turn, I would expect him to target my Charizard here. So Air Slash, well, there you go. There's Power Spot again. Charizard is a massive threat next to Stonjourner. Does so much damage. Okay. Satisfying. It's so satisfying, isn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing all of the Stonjourner people are going to be using after this. Or not, you know. If no one uses it, I get to keep it all to myself, don't I? There are different ways to use it. Like did I mention yesterday? I don't know. I started off the season using it with Gravity. I had it scarfed with Gravity and something like Gengar, something fast with Hypnosis. But the problem with Stonjourner is that it's still slower than stuff like Dragapult, basically. Ooh, this guy's got VGC in his name, so I'm going to presume he knows what he's doing. And he's got a hard Sun team as well. Now this is tricky because if he goes with Venusaur, I've not got anything to stop him sleep powdering me, aside from the hope that he's going to miss. He's also got Heliolisk there, which, looking at it, actually is going to be a massive threat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Venusaur and Charizard. Yes, Charizard. With my own Torkoal in the back. So he's got Ninetales instead of Torkoal. Just so that I've got an option of switching the Sun in for a Max Quake from my Venusaur into his Heliolisk. And last, I guess it makes sense to have Stonjourner again, doesn't it? Look at all those lovely Rock Weak Pokemon. Bisharp does do a lot in some matchups. Hitmontop was my last addition to the team. I've tried out a few things in that slot, but the team is very weak to Tyranitar, especially if he's got a fighting move for Bisharp as well. So Hitmontop kind of makes sense. It's got some utility as well, but I've just not been bringing it ever. So we'll see how this goes. This could come down to speed ties. A lot of the time when I've been playing on Showdown and testing around with this team, messing around against other hard Sun teams like this, if they win like the second Charizard speed tie, okay, he's gone with Ninetales actually. So he's set the Sun up for my Venusaur, but this is just going to be Charizard speed ties. If he wins the speed tie, he will airstream his Ninetales. Actually, his Ninetales... Well, his Ninetales will be faster than my Charizard, won't it? But Venusaur is always going to be the fastest thing here. But am I prepared to let Venusaur go down? I'm not sure I am. So I'm going to switch into Stonjourner here. I think I might... Well, it's risky, but I'm going to get an airstream boosted... a power spot boosted airstream rather into. I'm gonna go into Ninetales because I think on teams like this, Ninetales tends to be either Scarf or Specs. In Charizard mirrors like this, you've always got to go for the airstream as well. You've always got to go for the speed advantage. You just have to. So there's 3 base 100 Pokemon on the field right now. Which one is going to move first? Okay, so they didn't Gigantamax their Charizard, which is interesting. And we know that the Ninetales isn't Scarfed. It could be Sashed. It is Sashed, okay. I'm expecting a Heat Wave then, which is unfortunate because we've just lost our Stonjourner now. I thought he was going to Heat Wave and Gigantamax an attack, and I thought Stonjourner would survive the turn. Oh, he's gone for a Mystical Fire, probably into the Venusaur. Yeah, okay. Stonjourner gone, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. And, well, what do we do from here? This is tricky now. Stonjourner was going to be important in this match. But I couldn't let Venusaur go down because if he's got Heliolisk in the back, then it just wins, doesn't it? So I guess I'll put Torkoal out. Just because, again, I need to keep Venusaur safe. Gonna Heat Wave. And again, I've got to Airstream. I think I've got to Airstream into the Charizard. Like, I don't want to take a Mystical Fire. It really is interesting that he didn't. He's not Gigantamaxing again. So he's lost his Charizard here. He must be planning on maxing his Heliolisk in the back, which does make some sense, but I'm +2 speed now. Grudge. Alright. Well, I didn't PP up my Pokemon. So, I might be out of Blast Burns. So it has to be Heliolisk in the back here. That's what he's going for. I would imagine. Heliolisk and Venusaur. Oh, Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is another big threat to this team. Oh, he's not brought his Heliolisk. Okay. Venusaur is potentially an issue as well. Charizard is at +2 speed now, so I do outspeed it, even with its Chlorophyll boost. But Conkeldurr, yeah, Conkeldurr is a big pain. A big pain for this team. I do want to go for a Wildfire this turn, though, just so I can get lots of nice residual damage. So, oh, he went for the Grudge into Torkoal. I thought it was into Charizard. Okay, so we'll Erupt then this turn, and we will go for this Wildfire into the Conkeldurr. I think he's going to max his Conkeldurr. Although there is a green ball, so he might be maxing his Venusaur. If he does max his Venusaur here, I will regret I'm regretting, unless he's going for a max guard, I am regretting not going for an Overgrowth, the fire one, into that Venusaur, because it would have one-shot it. And no max guard? Wow. Okay, we'll take care of the Conkeldurr, but let's see how this goes. He's got a late game Dynamax Venusaur, going for a max Quake. Ooh, okay, I imagine it's Torkoal. Yeah, which, oh, it doesn't knock us out, but because we don't have any heat waves, Torkoal is literally useless now. Hey! So we broke its Sash. And we have won this game as long as we hit a Blast Burn 100%. Well, 90%, you know. You know what I mean. 100% if we hit the 90%. But if we do miss, well, we have to, well, lose, I would imagine. So, I'm thinking then, oh, if I go for an Air Slash just for that extra 5% accuracy, it will survive. And if he knocks out both my Pokemon, it's potentially speed tie then between his Venusaur and my Venusaur. And he'll be oozing. He will be able to take me out with a Sludge Bomb. I won't be able to take him out with a Sludge Bomb from where he is now. So I have to go for a Blast Burn here. I believe I have to go for a Blast Burn. And we hit. And we knock out the Venusaur. Nice. Okay. Phew. There are many times when I'm wishing I had a 100% accurate move on the Charizard. But Blast Burn, I mean Heat Wave, really Heat Wave. Blast Burn, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to swap it for Flamethrower now. Blast Burn is just so powerful. It is literally the power of the Gigantamax move. Just you don't have to go big for it. So there we go, fantastic. That was an interesting couple of games actually. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Enjoy your Friday evenings, staying in, I presume, doing whatever you're doing. I'm a bit of a fan of wrestling, so I'm looking forward to WrestleMania with no fans the next couple of nights. So enjoy that as well too. But there's going to be more videos. I will be back probably tomorrow as well again. So I will see you then. So enjoy your night, guys. Bye for now.